All right, so I've had some time to wear Tone by ZARA, and I've got to say, I'm pretty impressed. Now, the main thing that I get from this, about 2 to 10 minutes outside of spraying the bottle itself, there's this buttery note. And it's not cloying, it's not too much, but it reminds me a lot of toffee covered almonds. Toffee because there is that buttery quality to it, and there's also a nutty quality to it as well. But it's definitely one of the strongest gourmands that I've smelled. I mean, it really does a great job of smelling like food without being too much for me. I can definitely see how some people might be turned off by this because it does smell a lot like food. It is a definite heavy gourmand. Now, there is a comparison to this and Valentino Uomo. I can see that. I think I mentioned this before in the unboxing, but it's definitely not a dead ringer at all. They are not identical. They might have been going for that type of smell, but this is a completely different fragrance, different tone as well. As the name suggests, Indéterminée means indefinite or undetermined, and a lot of this is not definable sweetness and gourmand. It changes a little bit because outside of the dry down, once we get to the mid of the fragrance, then things start to smooth over, smooth out, and you get more of this nutty quality to it as well. But still there's that buttery and tasty background. For me, it was difficult to specify what this exactly smells like, so indefinite is kind of fitting in this case. Now, performance, the longevity was actually good to very good. The sillage, the projection, it was on the low side of good, but for a fragrance that is $17.90 for a 3.4 ounce bottle, that's pretty damn amazing. The occasions for this, I would definitely say this is a great going out fragrance or a clubbing fragrance, not a work fragrance, and probably not a first date fragrance. But once you get to know her or whoever, then I'm sure it would work, and your date would probably want to eat you when you wear this. I think any age range could pull this off. The beginning is going to be nice and sweet, that might appeal to the younger crowd a little bit more, and it might turn the older crowd off a little bit, but give it time because it definitely goes through a transition. The season for this one, I would say fall, winter, and spring are definite great times to wear this. Summer would probably be okay if it wasn't too hot. With as buttery and as gourmand as this fragrance is, I would worry a little bit about the hot weather. So I've got to thank my friend John for making me aware of this fragrance. Everybody kept on talking about rich, warm, addictive, and honestly, this is ZARA's gourmand best fragrance that I've smelled so far. They've got over 200 fragrances, so I can't say I've tried them all, but this, for a gourmand fragrance, if that's what you're into, I can't imagine anything getting better than this at ZARA. And it will hold its own against even some of the niche fragrances out there too. Now, as I said before, on Fragrantica, this gets 4.38 out of 5 for the rating, which is pretty darn good. That's from 34 votes. I'm going to be a little bit less on the overall scale from this just being a fragrance that I'm rating. I'm going to go 7.5 out of 10, which is pretty good for me, especially for a fragrance that costs 17 bucks, 18 bucks. If I was judging this from a gourmand stance, it's going to be 8, maybe even close to 8.5 out of 10. Because that is just an amazing gourmand, buttery quality to it with that toffee and coffee background. What amazes me still is how it goes towards the food end of things, but doesn't get too much. It doesn't get cloying to me. I can see how some people, this would get quite cloying. And this will definitely not be for everyone. I'm sure some people are going to smell this and turn their noses away at it almost instantly. But if you're a gourmand lover, give this one a try. Really, really great fragrance. Amazing one that I haven't seen get much love or much attention yet because of all the hype from Rich, Warm, Addictive. All right, so that's it. If you like this video, please like down below. Let me know if you've tried this one and how you like it, and if you have any others from ZARA that you like and would like me to sniff out. And please subscribe if you can, and I'll talk to you soon.